Hello, how are you? Today's words are peril and recline. Now, it is not peril. Peril is a kind of like a gem. The oyster stone, and you make necklaces or something like that. That's the pearl. But this is peril. Per. Oh, so it's different from pearl. Just a little. Okay, but many people make mistake. Well, many people probably pronounce them alike, but this time it's there. Pearl. So that means danger. For example, let's say, do you like stories of perilous adventures? Or let's say, there is a great peril in trying to climb the mountain in the winter. The next word, recline. Of course, probably you know a reclining chair. Yes. For example, my grandmother used to love to recline in front of the television set to cheer her favorite baseball team. Let's say another sentence. Okay. It is hard to get up and go to a toilet after sitting in a comfortable reclining chair for a long time. Yes. Do you find that true too? Okay. Now, some of the idioms. Let's start with to make it sure. To make sure. Okay. That means to see about something yourself or become sure or certain of something. Make sure. Next one is now and then. That means occasionally. Third one is to get rid of. La 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 la. It means to become free of or escape from something. That is, you say, get rid of. La 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 la. The last one is who's who. That means the who or the person, the different, or well, who's who, the different people in a group are, or well, let's say, try to find out this person is that person. Well, that particular one is this. Trying to identify them. So that's who's who. For example, one, to make it short, for example, make sure you turn off the heater before you go out. Yes, of course, you want to prevent creating a fire in your house. Second sentence for using make sure. Okay, he told me to make sure to telephone her at exactly 12 o'clock. Okay, now second idiom, now and then. That means occasionally, right? For example, okay, I don't see my best friend from my high school often anymore nowadays, but now and then we exchange our news on SNS or the social media or the social networking system or service. And I really honestly don't know what NSN No, I'm sorry, SMS. Exactly stand for, it seems a little difference between English usage and Japanese usage. So, okay, or I can say, the world has been trying to get rid of the COVID-19 for some time now. Or would it be really possible? That means for the world to get rid of it. I'm not so sure. Maybe we can deal with it or cope with it. I'm not so sure. Totally, we can get rid of them. Or I can say, oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about now and then. Yes, let's see. I don't often get sick, but now and then I do catch a minor cold or a common cold. Now, let's move on to get rid of. Okay, the second sentence, I think. Okay, I cannot seem to get rid of the spiders in my apartment because I see them all year around. Some black and white jumping spiders, but they do not make web or their nests some reason. But now and then I find a few jumping small spiders on the curtains or sometimes even on my bed or chairs. And it's not difficult to catch them either. So I cannot get rid of them. And they are all year round in my apartment. Now the last idiom, who's who. For example, there are too many dancers on the screen in the same costume that it's impossible to tell who's who. Canada sentence. It is always difficult for the teachers to tell who's who in new classes for the first few weeks. It is true to me. It takes a long time for me to match the faces and the names of my students. Bad. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much and join me next time. Take care of yourself. Aloha oe.